DSA candidate that was elected also in a special election here in Columbia, Missouri, to our city council, Vera Elwood. She was endorsed by our local DSA chapter, Midmo DSA, and she is now on the city council. Again, Missouri's a red state, but Columbia's a blue city. But she replaced a council member who's very much Republican aligned. The council member she replaced had campaign staff members from the local Republican Party, and that's a giant shift from having one of the more Republican council members on our city council to now having a Democratic Socialist member on our city council. And now this was a special election because the previous council member, Lisa Meyer, unfortunately got cancer, but that led to us having to have an election only a year after she was elected. And it was the exact same electorate for the most part voting in each of those elections. And in this case, we were even able to turn out more people in the special election than in the original election. And so that's real movement from the right to the left, driven on by Democratic Socialists. And when I say driven on by Democratic Socialists, I mean that I know for a fact that the local DSA chapter was responsible for more than half of the total doors that were knocked on for her campaign. And that's the type of activation that candidates can bring to their campaigns if they are, actually sympathetic with the DSA causes and actually seek out the DSA endorsement. If you have a candidate that actually seeks out their endorsement and gets it, that's huge. That's boots on the ground. That went out and knocked over half of the doors she knocked on and flipped a seat from Republican to DSA. That they're nonpartisan city council seats, but that's where those alliances fell, is from strong Republican to Democratic Socialist. So here's again some concrete examples of how you can shift a governing body that is threatening to veer right to the left with action from Democratic Socialists. So, is it crazy to think that I can post a YouTube video and just put the call out there as one person that has no sort of national reach and be like, we're going to get 6 DSA US House seats next year? Yeah, it's probably pretty fucking crazy, but I'm telling you that I've got examples. I've seen it with my own eyes. I know people that would be willing to do the work. There is a strong uh, path for movement from the right to the left through progressive channels. And it's being proven out in many more instances than what you're seeing from more liberal Democrats lately,